Hi, Capricorn. It's Patsy, and I'm here to do your June 2018 general reading. We'll be using the Akashic Tarot, and that's by Sharon and Klinger and Sandra and Taylor. All right, so the beginning of this spread starts off with 5 cards, but you also had a card at the bottom of the deck that I wanted to share with you, the garden. Okay, so if you don't have kids already, or if children aren't a part of your life, some children may be coming. So this could be talking about pregnancy. This could be talking about adoption. This could be talking about stepchildren. All right. This could also be talking about older children that you have that maybe you're going to be focusing on more during the month of June because they have their own adult concerns that they're trying to fix. And it also could talk about something for one of your children that is changing. All right, maybe they're going to accomplish June graduation. Maybe that's what's going to happen. Children are changing, growing up. All right, they are learning and exploring and discovering. So maybe this is just talking about the time that, graduation from high school, colleges, etc. All right, getting ready to go out onto the world and strike out on their own. All right. And so this is talking about an advantageous time for yourself and possibly for your family, especially if you have children or adult children or little children. Like I said, you could be expecting a child, you could be pregnant, maybe you're going to be teaching. But it's also, like I said, talking about achievements of your children. So maybe they're getting ready to graduate or something that they've been working on. Maybe they got good grades on their SATs or something like that. But this is some positive news about your children. So that's a message that was at the bottom of the deck, and that may have something to do with the energy of this reading. Okay, so this could be something that's happening for your kids, some achievement, something that you may be doing that's in their best interest, something that's honoring them. Okay, very good. So the first card that came up with for you today was 5 of Forces, summer or winter. So when you get this card in the upright, it talks about summer. And when you get this card in the reverse, it's talking about winter. So this is kind of giving a time frame for things that are going to be happening. So this says to me that there are going to be some changes that are going to be coming to you in the summertime or close to the summer during that time of the year. All right. There may be some work that increases in finances from work. All right. Maybe you're going to start making more money, or maybe you can get some overtime during the summer. But there's something around you is going to change, and the change is going to happen in the summertime. 5 is change. Could be love coming. 5 is Oshun. So maybe there's some change to your love life that's going to be happening come summer. Or maybe you're just going to, there's going to be some kind of a change for your family, a change in your love life. Could be changes at work also. So there's going to be changes around you in the summer, right? And that would be June. June 20th, 21st is first day of summer, right? So, yeah, wow. Felt like we just had the first day of spring. But yeah, that's how it goes. So, something's coming towards you that's positive, a positive change. It may have something to do with your children, your family, young people around you. Or maybe it could be something that's making you feel useful again. This change is going to make you feel like a kid again. That's another possibility. Okay, the next card that came, number 18, up in the air. Number 18, 1 and 8 are 9, so this is a message from your ego, right? This is something that has to do with a message from your ancestors. They're bringing you a message, or they want to make you aware of something. During this time of your life, there are aspects of an important situation that may seem hidden to you. You may feel a strong, almost urgent desire to know what's going on and how things will turn out. You can connect with your spirit guides and the Akashic records and ask for little insights, but there are elements that are unknown and at this time unknowable. There is too much about this situation that is still up in the air. This could be due to the influence of others who are undecided. Well, I don't know if you have a Leo in your life, Capricorn, but I just got on them about their indecision, so try to look out. Let's see. Some events may not have yet come to pass, or there are unexpected discoveries which are yet to be made. Mysteries. Trust is the only way for you right now. So that's about having faith. If you push too hard to know or to influence the outcome, you might push that outcome away. Let go of all urgency and give the situation to your higher infinite self, who will take care of it all. Time is required to know more about this matter. And time doesn't matter to your eternal self, whose power and love are always with you, for now and indeed forever. So what else do you need? Nothing but trust. The deepest knowing that all you seek will be revealed to you in the right time. So this is about patience and faith and belief. Ashe. So something's coming in the summertime, and it's going to be a surprise, not for you to know, not just yet. The next card that came here from you is Six of Scrolls, the Sands of Time. Now, time is going forward here in the human realm, right? But you're ready. You're ready. You're ready for the challenge. You're ready to do the work. Rolling up your sleeves, watching the clock. But you know that you can do it. You know that you will be able to accomplish your task before time runs out. So you're still not worrying about time in the sense of you're not trying to rush anything. But I think what this is saying is as soon as you can, you're going to jump right in there with both feet and get your work done. This card shows that in some matter of importance, time is of the essence. There could be an opportunity that you just don't want to miss. It could be a project, a situation, or a personal connection that requires attention or even completion. You might have had some delays, or you may have been highly active and industrious for some time. So you may have been working on this project for a while. Either way, keep going. Your focus and your effort are still required in order to get to the end game. Don't let worry steer you away from your goal. There's more yet to do, so don't give up. Again, this is not about rushing or trying to push anything or make things happen. This is about keeping your eye on the prize, keeping your goal, keep visualizing your goal, work on the things that you can't work on, that you can work on that are not affected by someone else, all right? So the things that you can change, the things that you can work on, the decisions that you can make, then they're saying you should just continue to go forward and just have faith that whatever it is that you're waiting on, or whoever it is that you're waiting on, when they finally get it together, it's going to work out the way the divine wanted it to work out, however way it works out. You're going to keep up your part. You're ready to do your work. You're ready to roll up your sleeves because summer's coming and you know it. And so whatever is still undecided and up in the air, that's good for them. But you're going to keep doing your work and wait for the final outcome because you have faith and you believe that whatever happens, whatever the divine does, at the end of the day, it's going to be for your greater good. I'll say. So the next card that came here for you was number 21, Uriel and the Sphinx. So this talks about a deep relationship with the divine. Not to be afraid to ask questions and to be open to get the answers, to interpret the answers, to be grateful for this opportunity, to be grateful that you have been given the opportunity to interact on such a personal, one-on-one level with the divine. To get your questions answered, to get knowledge, to get wisdom. This is number 21. 2 and 1 is 3. So this is directly from God. This is knowledge and gifts directly from God. The Creator has given you certain gifts that go along with your journey. And now you're standing at the feet of the Lord, getting the information, learning the lessons, asking the questions, having a personal relationship with God, your own personal relationship with God. You go for answers and you receive the answers. The Archangel Uriel stands before the Sphinx under a full moon. The Sphinx is usually shown with the body of a lion, indicating strength, and the head of a king, showing authority and intelligence. But more than this, the Sphinx represents the enigmatic and inscrutable, the silent holder of truth and the ancient mysteries of the world. Here, the Archangel Uriel connects and confirms with this great source of mystery. Connecting and conferring with this great source of mystery. This card shows that it's time for you to do the most important and possibly the most difficult work in your life. The digging and inner discovery that takes you to your deepest self and your deepest powers. Even the great Sphinx had to be dug out many times from the blowing desert sands that had buried it up to its neck. And you must dig diligently too. You have to chip away at the rock-like substance of your old beliefs and histories so that you can get to the truth inside. But don't worry, you have begun already, and you've made considerable inroads. There's also someone here to help you. Uriel, whose name means fire of God. You can work directly in your meditations with this archangel for self-understanding, transformation, and guidance. Also, be on the lookout for someone in your daily life whom Uriel has sent. This could be a teacher, a mentor, or even a new friend who shares a kinship with you about this inner quest. It is a relationship of great value that comes in a time of profound power. Don't diminish the importance of this phase. It is this work that leads you to your initiation and to your higher power. Exciting. And this is coming, happening soon. Summertime. Beautiful. The Akashic force. Since the archangel Uriel approach you and send his or her energy, his energy, to you, take a deep breath and feel yourself fill with the desire to carve out a new life for yourself. Let this force and this purpose swell within you. With them, you can blast away the old and create a new life in every moment. So this is about change and accepting of change and the desire to carve out a new life for yourself. And it's coming. And the last card that came for you in this reading was the King of Forces. And it was in the reverse. King of Forces in the reverse. This card represents a time of depleted forces, inertia, or scattered energy. It could indicate a divorce or a separation for you or someone around you, someone close. Career-wise, there may be a loss of position for someone in an industry like electronics, astronomy, physics, geology, alternative fuel, earth science, environmental care. So if you're in one of those businesses, maybe there's going to be a turnaround for you. This card reverses also indicate a man with disruptive energy. He may be out of balance in his own life, which imbalances you as well. Sometimes there are obvious signs of negativity, such as anger. It could be hostility, or maybe depression. Could be drug abuse, alcoholism. Other times, the vibrations may be subtle and hard to recognize. But he's likely to be selfish and self-absorbed. Be conscious and aware, for he could be very charming on the surface, yet manipulative underneath. If this card indicates a potential love interest or business partner, take your time in assessing the true vibrations that he's sending out. He may just need some time to get himself right, but you may also need to move on. So, if you were dealing with a Libra, or some earth sign, some fire sign rather. I'm saying Libra because I had already mentioned them earlier. Maybe that's a relationship that you might need to take another look at. He may look good on the outside, protective and steady and friendly and comforting, but he may have a dark side that you may not be familiar with yet. And maybe that's why maybe there's been some delay, maybe there's been some up in the air. So maybe his indecision has been a favor for you, okay? Maybe it's been positive for you. Maybe this is a warning because that energy may be disruptive to your family, to your household, to your children, no matter what age they are. Okay? And you don't have time for this nonsense. You got work to do. You got bigger things to concern yourself with, okay? You have your own relationship with God to work out. You have your own relationship with Source, all right? You got work to do. You can't let this person hold you up, especially if you're being told now that they may not be the best person for you. Or again, this could be talking about your work situation. Maybe there's going to be some demotion, maybe some layoff, unemployment, maybe budget cuts to your department, a depletion in resources. So you keep your job, but you just maybe have less resources to work on, to do your research or whatever it is. But if this person is indulging in any of those negative behaviors, like I said, alcoholism, drug addiction, gambling, that kind of stuff, it may be your turn to take a time out from them. Put some space and distance between yourself and them. Okay? And this could be coming soon. So this is to keep an eye out. Watch what's going on around you. But things are going to be good with your children. You're going to have a couple of proud moments, I'm seeing. So, anyway, going to get some cards for you from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron-Reid. See if we can get some more messages about what's going on for you for the month of June 2018. Okay. Can I get one more card, please, for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of June 2018. Okay, thank you. All right, at the bottom of the deck here is the Dragon's Duel, number 23. 2 and 3 again is 5, so this again is about changing. Could be about a healing. The Dragon's Duel. So this is some kind of a fight, some kind of a conflict, power struggle. This talks about inner conflict, morality, and conscious choices. Inner conflict, morality, and conscious choice. Very good. Interesting. So that's another layer of what's going on. So maybe you're going to be in conflict with yourself about the situation at your place of business, or this person, this relationship that maybe you've been waiting for a while for and you've been looking forward to, and you've been working on it. You've been doing your work. You've been doing your work, getting ready for this relationship with this person, and it may not be what it is that you expected, and you're going to be disappointed. You're feeling like you're going to be disappointed, or they're saying that you will be disappointed and you will be conflicted. You're going to have to make some choices. All right, let's see what the Dragon's Duel is talking about. But again, that's just the energy. This is the bottom of the deck. The Dragon Duel takes place in the proverbial fork in the road. So this is about choices and paths, right? It's both ally and challenger at once, as it represents the tension of opposites. Even though the truth is that we live in unity, we experience the duality of faith and doubt, love and fear, right and wrong, black and white. This aspect of your current experience asks you to accept that although you may be going one way, another may call you to change direction. Now is the time to inquire whether it's your ego or your soul leading you. There are always choices in life. Decision making also solves inner conflict. If you're torn between two dragons, the one that you choose to feed will be the one that wins. Which is it? If it's not the one that serves the highest of your intentions, deliberately feed the other, and the duel will be won in your favor. If it's not the one that serves the highest of your intentions, deliberately feed the other, and the duel will be won in your favor. Interesting. So, you have to make a choice, and you have to decide whether or not you are listening to your spirit or if you're going by your ego. All right, so the cards that you got from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, ones that jumped out for you were the Desert Prince, number 19. 1 and 9 is 10. So this is about you. Talks about survival and false promises. Oh, see that line back there? Leo. Male or female? The next card that came for you was the High Lord of Gratitude and Service. Selflessness, humility, and conscious action. This card is number 2. This is about being thankful for your lessons, to be charitable, to be giving, and to make conscious decisions, conscious choices, conscious actions. And the next card that had come for you from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms was the Dream Walker, number 8. So this is about karma. This is about justice, infinity, the divine. Talks about dreams, the collective good, and illusions. Let's read the Dream Walker, number 8. When the dream walker is your ally, dreams really can and do come true. Still, there are two kinds, those of the small self and those of the divine. Spirit has a dream for you that's yours alone, and all you need to do is ask, and it will unfold like magic. You also play an important and unique part in the divine dreaming of the world. When you ask, is this the dream for me that serves the greater dream? Is this the dream for me that serves the greater dream? The most beautiful vision for your life serves the highest good for others too. Just ask, just the act of asking will immediately provide the answer. So is the dream that you get for yourself going to do good for the rest of humankind or for your community, those around you? How big, how encompassing is your dream? The dream walker is beside you to help you move effortlessly through the illusions, observing the truth and celebrating the waking dream of your life that results. So, the divine is going to walk with you and help lead you through and to the dream of your life. Wow. Because your dream is not a selfish dream. Your dream is a dream that is for the good of the collective. You're not just thinking about yourself. You're thinking about what's going to be good for others. A very good heart there. Thank you. Ashe. All right, Capricorn. Let's see. Yeah, that's why you got this. You're grateful. You're selfless. You're being humble. And you're taking conscious actions. Because you're going to survive. And you're not going to fall for the okie doke and false promises. Ashe. Okay, let's see if we can get some further guidance for you for the month of June 2018. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is from the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. I'm going to see if we can get some further affirmations or some advice about where to go, how to go forward with this situation, or if there's something else that needs to be addressed about June 2018. Oh. Damara, guiding children. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing kids. Use your skills to help children right now. Okay. So yes, this has something to do with the way things are going to be affecting your children this summer. Maybe you're going to be working at a camp or something with kids this summer out in nature. Oh no, somebody is. I just got that. Damara, Damara. One can be gentle and a fierce protector simultaneously. A message from Damara. My vigilant focus on keeping harmony within households stems from my desire for children to maintain their youthful awe and sense of wonder. How else will we ensure that they'll see and speak with the fairies? Ashe. Ashe. How else will we foster the continuation of children's healing laughter? Join with me in guiding the children, and you'll see your own imagination sparked by these amazing young beings. Your own enthusiasm and youthful spirit attracts the children's respect and attention. I'll lead you towards young people who can benefit from your help. Meanings of this card are spending time with or having a heart-to-heart talk with your own children. Getting into a career involved with helping kids. Volunteer with young people. Know that children will be coming into your life soon. You will be a parent. Take care of your own inner child through play and laughter. Damara is a Celtic fertility goddess whose name means gentle. Damara helps to bring peace and harmony to families and within households. She helps children maintain their youthful innocence and faith. Damara is happy to guide you with respect to the best way to help children, yours or someone else's. Okay, so Capricorn. I think this is talking about you making a decision, making sure that you are being protective of your children. If this person, this King of Forces, even if they're their own parent, their own father, their own relative, if they're doing unhealthy behaviors that you are aware of or that you become aware of, then you need to do whatever you need to do to protect your children from this negative energy. Because it seems that it's not just addictions, it's anger. And anger is not good around children, regardless of who they are. And I'm getting the feeling that this might be something out of character for this person. But if they're coming into your family new, or you are anticipating adding them to your family, you might want to make sure that they get whatever help they need before you make that move. Or, as the card said, you may want to keep it moving yourself. All right, so something, they want you to protect your children, and that's why you've gotten these two cards talking about kids and innocence. Keep an eye on someone around you that may not be that trustworthy where children are concerned. Keep an eye on any new people that's coming around, or anybody that's their personality is changed. Someone that may be depressed and they may take it out on kids. It could be physical abuse, verbal abuse, mental abuse, emotional abuse, sexual abuse. Pay attention to your kids. Keep an eye on them. Don't leave them alone with any strangers or any new person that you are dating or bringing into your life. And if the person that you are talking to or thinking about talking to fits this description in some way right now, you might want to back off from them altogether, Capricorn. Sorry, but yay. You're getting a warning, right? So that's good. You got from now until the end of June to figure this person out. So, one more card for you from the Native Spirit Oracle. And that is by Denise Lynn. Let's see if we can get one more card in reference to Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for time period between now and the end of June 2018. Thank you. Okay. All right, so we got two cards here for you. First card was Sacred Mountain. Sacred Mountain. And the next card is Gathering Your Tribe. Like I said, keep an eye on your kids. Keep them close. That's just what I just got from it. I just picked that up, so let's read them first. Let's read Sacred Mountain. Be still and take the time to move into the silent place within yourself. Locate your internal source of power. Meditate. Wait. Don't move forward until it feels right. Surrender to stillness. Do not take action. If you observe rather than react, you claim your power. From the vantage point of the sacred mountain, your power grows. In silence, you'll find your sacred witness. It is the dwelling place of your soul. In peace, seek and discover your truth. Move past the bustle and clatter of life with street quietude. If you're in pain, don't lash out. Go into it until you find the source so that it can be healed. Resist the temptation to indulge in feelings of stress, urgency, and emergency. Your power is born in silence. This peace gives birth to your serenity. Seek solitude to listen to the voice of your inner, higher self and awaken your inner wisdom. So, get quiet, get in touch with your intuition, with your spirit guides, talk to the divine. Ask them to show you which way to go. Ask them to show you the truth. Ask them to let you know whether or not you can trust this person around your home and around your children or your grandchildren about the things that you are so proud of. Okay? Those innocent spirits that have entrusted themselves to you for your protection. So this could be asking you again to make a choice, right? Between your heart and your heart. Because let's say you love this person. Let's say you love this person. But you don't know this darker side of them. You don't know this shadow side of them. So this is a test to see whether or not you trust God. That's what they just said. This is to see whether or not you trust God. You've been given this warning. So what are you going to do? Pray about it. Make sure that it's a message that is for you and just not, reading for hundreds of people. Up to 2,000 people at least, over 2,000 people at least. So these are general readings. So this is not necessarily pertaining to your particular situation, but check into it. It doesn't cost anything. Center yourself, close your eyes, speak to your ancestors, speak to your team, speak to directly to the creator. However way you go, whatever what you do, check into this situation and see whether or not this is a safe person to bring into your home, to bring into your life. Please let me know if this resonates with you. So, I am going to be getting another card for you from the Numerology Guidance deck, and that's by Michelle Buchanan. And we're going to see if we have any further direction for you. Okay. Number 3, so this is a message from the divine. Creativity. So this is about love, creativity. Again, that's yellow. That's like the sun. Again, it could be indicating a Leo. That's important in this scenario here. Let's see what number 3 is talking about. We know 3 is the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. This also could be saying that you need to get creative. Maybe you need to pray for this person. Starting now. This card indicates the need to reconnect with your creative side to improve your quality of life and align yourself with Source. By drawing this card, you're being encouraged to step out of your practical, logical mind and the seriousness of life in order to partake in lighthearted endeavors that are stimulating and fun. Playful, creative expression is important because it raises your vibrations, which brings you closer to your dreams. This is a time to immerse yourself in any creative endeavors that lifts your spirits and makes you feel good. It might take the form of playing a musical instrument, painting, writing, cooking, jewelry making, decorating, sewing, photography, landscaping, dancing, or designing. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as it brings you joy. Through playful, creative expression, you can heal disharmony in your body and disharmony in your life. Now is the time to use your imagination and see the world through the eyes of a child. For in rediscovering the creativity of your youth, you will rediscover the magic in your life. Okay, this is what the Spirit just said to me. Your kids, maybe your kids are going away to camp, or maybe they're going this summer to camp or away. And there may be someone, a counselor, someone who they're going towards that may not be trustworthy. See, they've set up this nice little place out in the woods, right? Away from everything, where you're feeling comfortable, where you feel safe, where you feel loved and happy, or where people would, right? Generally, they've set up this site, they've set up this safe, inviting, serene place. So that could be a campground. And you see that there's all this trouble on the exterior of it, away from the campsite, away from the protective area of this king of forces. But it's in the reverse. So, this could be talking about some conflict. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So, Spirit just said that this is about protecting the children from war, from war, from war, from devastation, from some angry force that is going to be affecting children. I don't even think that this is a message particularly for you, Capricorn, even though it should be, but I think this is for the collective is what I'm getting right now, that there may be a situation that's going to come for all of us between now and summertime. That we may have to sacrifice our children. Our children may be called to war. Our children may be called to war. Six of Scrolls. This just told me going back to the draft. Going back to past times. Six of Scrolls, the draft. Okay. So this could be talking about reinstituting the draft. If you live in the United States, this is probably more for you. Because I think most countries have like mandatory subscription that you have to spend a certain amount of time in their military. But we got rid of the draft after the Vietnam War. And I think what I'm hearing okay, that's why I said gathering the tribe. Summertime, soon, something is going to be happening where that is concerned. That might not be the only message. It's not, because there are other messages in this reading too. But this message wanted to come through. That the children are, the innocence is going to be affected because they're going to be, they're going to start the draft again, or they're talking of it, and they mean to do it. And that's something that we have to keep up with and be aware of, and keep in contact with that congressperson or your representative. Find out who your congressperson is. Find out who your senators are. All right. And you call them, or you write them, you contact them, and you let them know from now, because we don't know what the heck is going on behind the scenes. You can't tell from one day to another. So send an email, send a fax, just in case with all of this busyness that's going on in the world, that they want to try to say that they want to reinstate the draft. Let them know where you stand. And if you ain't going for it, okay. Hmm. Hmm. Lying. Lying. Lying to Babylon. That's what it just that's what just came in my head. And but then I thought about lying. Like someone who may be a habitual, perpetual liar. Maybe that is this person, that dishonest person. Gathering your tribe. Excuse me. You are loved and you are lovable. You deserve love. Support in all forms is flowing to you. You can relax. There is much love around you. Communicate from your heart and share your truth. You are safe. Diminish your time with those who do not empower you or believe in you. This means that sustenance in all forms is flowing into your life. Your people are those who resonate with you. Your people can include animals, plants, minerals, and trees, as well as people. Be willing to ask for what you want in life. This is the time to put your needs before the needs of others. Your tribe is waiting to support and nurture you as you nurture yourself. Sometimes your friends are more your family than blood relatives. Find your people and cherish them. Your vibe attracts the tribe. Yeah. The whole time I was reading that, I just kept getting visions like boot camp, military exercises. Okay, so that's where we are. So let's see. Let's see what we can do about that. Let's see what we can do about that. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. Now, this part of the reading was Past Life Oracle Deck by Doreen Virtue and Dr. Brian L. Weiss, MD. So I'm just introducing these cards this cycle. And what these are, I'm going to read it to you. Who were you in a past life? Your eternal soul has lived other lifetimes that affect your current career, health, relationships, family, and life lessons. Doreen Virtue and Dr. Brian Weiss have teamed up to create an easy-to-use, safe, and gentle tool to uncover messages from and about your past lives. Okay, this will help you understand your own patterns and behaviors so that you can overcome negative blocks and enjoy great happiness, well-being, and love. So, this is going to happen. I'm going to get 3 cards, right? There's going to be card number 1, card number 2, card number 3. While I'm shuffling and as I lay the cards out, I'm not going to show them to you, but I want you to talk to your ancestors, talk to your spirit guides, and ask them to direct you as to which one of these cards are their special message for you. What is the message that they're sending that they wanted you to hear today? Ask your spirit guides to help you use your intuition to be drawn to the card that they want you to hear. All right, the messages that are for you, the message that is for you of the 3 cards, ask them to draw you to that card intuitively. And then you're going to write down that card number. And then or at least remember it. And then when I read the meaning, you are going to see whether or not it resonates with you on a spiritual level. So you may get a feeling, tingling or uncomfortableness in your body somewhere. You may get a pain, or you may get a tickle, or maybe you'll start sneezing or something to indicate some kind of physical spiritual reaction to the message. And then you're going to, and if you don't feel anything right away, that's okay. Maybe tonight when you go to sleep, later on when you're asleep, you might feel a message, or you might get something that comes to you in your dreams. So keep a journal or a piece of paper, something by your bed so that you can write down those impressions. Look for synchronicities over the next few weeks or days or minutes or hours, sometime that can indicate to you which one of those messages were for you, or whether the message that you picked was indeed for you. And let me know. I'll let the rest of us know, okay, by making a comment below this video. And you can come back anytime. You can update it. You can add to it. You can change it. If you don't want to share all of your business with the collective, you can send me an email at pbtarot7@gmail.com. And that way, I'll know what you got, and, how it resonated with you. But I like it when we share these things with one another, because it helps us collectively to share these messages, and it may encourage someone else. If you've got all these people watching these videos, a lot of people aren't commenting, but that doesn't mean that they don't read the comments. Same way, lots of people watch it and they like it, but they just don't hit the thumbs up button. Or they watch and they don't subscribe. Same idea, okay? So please, while I'm mentioning it, please like, subscribe, and share. Make comments and let me know what you think about these cards. So anyway, I don't know why I'm still shuffling, because my mind is back on that other thing. That's what it is. I'm distracted now. So anyway, you ended up, instead of getting just 3 cards, you got 4. And because I'm cool like that, and just because I love you guys, we're going to use all 4 of the cards. So it'll be card number 1, card number 2, card number 3, and card number 4. So let's do card number 1. Look at it. I'm not going to show you the front. I'm just going to show you the back. But this is card number 1. Ask your ancestors if this is your card. Next card here, card number 2. Ask your ancestors to direct you if this message is from them to you. Card number 2. Card number 3. Take a deep breath. If you have to pause the video, pause it. Ask your ancestors, is this your message? Is this the message that they intended for you? And card number 4. Card number 4, is it for you? Ask your ancestors to let you know and to direct you intuitively to the card that is for you. Which of these cards, 1, 2, 3, or 4, is the message meant for you to hear? That's going to help you and uplift you and inform you. So let's take a deep breath. Okay, let's look at card number 1. Card number 1, the arts. The arts. So this is something that has to do with music or art, painting, fine arts, writing. Let's see what sorry. the arts. Excuse me. You have artistic and creative talents that desire expression. This card comes to you as a sign that you would do well in an occupation related to the arts. It also indicates that you are involved in the arts in prior lifetimes, that you were involved in the arts in prior lifetimes, which can explain your natural talents in the present. As a prodigy, you have artistic skills that are innate and don't require training or the need to practice. These inherent abilities have been passed down from prior lives. It's important to explore and to give yourself permission to unleash your artistic side. This could lead to a lucrative career or a fulfilling avocation or hobby. So, take arts and crafts classes and follow your inner guidance about creativity. Okay, so we did get creativity earlier in the reading, so this could be confirming that not only this message is for you, but this reading or the message that was associated with the reading was for you also. Card number 2, vows. Ooh. Ooh-wee, vows. See what that's about. You got this card because the vows that you took in previous lifetimes are blocking you in this one. Most likely you were a monk or a nun when you made these vows, which still continue to haunt you. Common examples may include a vow of poverty or of self-denial, which can block your flow of abundance, a vow of chastity, which could inhibit your romantic or sexual life in the present, or a vow of self-punishment, which can lead you to sabotage or hurt yourself. Unless vows are severed, they can affect you across time. Fortunately, vows are very easy to undo. It's simply a matter of firmly stating, I am willing to sever all vows that are blocking me in this lifetime. I ask that all aspects of painful vows be now and forever undone in all directions of time for everyone concerned. By saying this aloud or silently, you help to heal the bondage of the past and open yourself up to present-day joy and abundance in all forms. Ashe. So, release those past vows. I am willing to sever all vows that are blocking me in this lifetime. I ask that all aspects of painful vows be now and forever undone in all directions of time for everyone concerned. So that's the affirmation to sever those ties, those previous vows that may be keeping you from finding the love that you desire. Excellent. So, card number 2, that's your message that your ancestors wanted you to know so you could free yourself up and get your heart's desire. Very nice. The third card, card number 3, if you picked card number 3, your message was galactic. Galactic. This may be your first time on this planet. If so, you probably feel alien, as if you don't belong. Earthly customs such as marriage and parenthood aren't natural to you, so you may not participate in them. You may also find most earthlings to be very physically, psychologically, and emotionally violent. Your highly sensitive nature may be assaulted by such harsh energies. You just want to get along with everyone and be as kind as possible. Your compassion helps diffuse the world's tensions, making the entire universe a more peaceful place. You may find earthly relationships confusing and feel more at home with technology or energy healing. If you find other star people, you'll discover the kinship you're seeking. Since those from other planets tend to be shy and socially awkward, you may need to go where they gather, such as online message boards, computer courses, science fiction conventions, scuba diving trips, and Reiki classes. So, this is your first experience here on Earth among us, right? Welcome. So, if you pick card number 3, that's the message that your ancestors had for you. They wanted to let you know nothing's wrong with you. You're not an oddball. This is just the first time that you've been to Earth. And it can be confusing and daunting and violent and scary experience. It could also be beautiful and loving. But you have to get adjusted, I guess, over time. If you come back again, if you don't get it in this life, maybe you can ask if you can have that experience the next time. If not this time, ask your spirit guides. Okay, now that I know, can you just help me out? Because you're not one of those vows people, unless maybe you did take a vow in the galaxy. So I would do the vows breaking thing, the severing the vows, and ask your ancestors to hook you up. And card number 4 for you, monk or nun. This is basically similar, I would think, to vows, because they did mention about being a nun and a monk. Monk or nun. You drew this card as a result of your past lifetimes as a monk, a nun, or someone similar. This means that you have lived a life filled with isolation, rules, and spiritual devotion. In your lifetime now, you may notice your tendency to isolate yourself from others. In fact, you likely feel most comfortable when you're by yourself. Other people may even refer to you as a monk. If this pattern is interfering with your relationships, you might consider having sessions with a qualified past life regressionist. In addition, you may have taken vows as a monk or a nun, and they may be interfering with your relationships, your career, etc. Unless these vows are severed, they carry forward through time. So, for instance, if you took a vow of poverty, you may be struggling today with financial insecurity. Other past life vows could be connected to chastity, which can impact your present romantic life, or self-denial, which causes you to feel undeserving or fearful of abundance. Often it's simply enough to consciously bring the memories of these vows to the surface in order to release them. Then it's just a matter of clearly severing all of them in all directions of time. You can do this by simply saying and following, I hereby sever and release any vows that are self-destructive in all directions of time for everyone involved. Ashe. Okay, folks, I think that as a collective, all of us need to say that vow, because there's something that's affecting your love life more than anything. And it definitely, for a lot of us, is some of these past promises and vows that we made in our other incarnations. Could have even been stuff that you vowed to as a kid. Or maybe you belong to some fraternity or sorority or some organization that maybe your affiliation or the vows that you made to join this group may not be serving your highest interest right now. Something to consider. So, let me know if this resonates. Let me know what card you picked, if it resonated with you. And as time goes, days and weeks go between now and the end of June, you could update it. You might wake up in the morning and have had an epiphany that one of these scenarios were meant for you. That this was your ancestors giving you a heads up about something that you can clear out, some blockage that you can remove, some talent that you need to pursue. So I'll be seeing you guys in the middle of May for your love bites, and I'll see you in the beginning of June for your July reading. All right. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for watching, and I'll be talking to everybody soon. Bye.